Good evening. It is a story that is attracting national attention. A toddler slapped by a passenger aboard a Delta flight from Minneapolis to Atlanta.
The incident happened last Friday, and tonight, for the first time, we're hearing from the parents. They sat down exclusively with our Dave Berger. And Dave, what are they saying tonight?
Well, Blake, that man who allegedly assaulted this toddler has been suspended from his job where he's the president of an aerospace company in Idaho. He's now facing federal assault charges, but for the Bennett family of Shoreview, they look forward to moving on from a flight last Friday, one they'd like to forget about.
Sing Twinkle, Twinkle.
Twinkle,
Jonah Bennett is a smart and smiley 19-month-old.
Because, mwah.
But it's what happened on a Delta flight that has Jonah's parents doing anything but smile.
He hit a child, and that he said what he said, and that it's disgusting.
Jessica Bennett and her son were flying to Atlanta and sat next to this man, 60-year-old Joe Hundley of Idaho.
He was just being rude and belligerent, and I just felt very uncomfortable.
She says Hundley reeked of alcohol and continued to drink on board. But as the plane began to descend, Jonah got fussy, and the already uncomfortable flight got even worse.
I was having trouble comforting him, and that's when the guy had made his comment to me.
As court documents state, this is when Hundley allegedly told Jessica to, quote, shut that N-word baby up. But it didn't end there. Hundley used the racial slur a second time and then allegedly slapped Jonah, hitting him in the eye.
I could not believe that he would say something like that and to a baby or about a baby, and then to hit him was just, I felt like I was in another world. I was shaking.
Jessica says other passengers eventually came to her aid, and the two were given a new seat. But while Jonah is back to being a curious toddler, his parents call Hundley's actions heinous and hateful and want something to be done.
All the evidence is sufficient enough to support what we're saying, and I think that we hope he's punished as much as he possibly can be.
It's an experience the Bennetts never want to go through again, but one this family will think about the next time they fly.
I think I'll just be replaying it the whole time. Very traumatic.
Now, KARE 11 reached out to Hundley's attorney today by phone, and she told us her client will plead not guilty to federal assault charges. Hundley is facing up to 1 year in jail. Meanwhile, the Bennetts are thankful this incident wasn't any worse. Guys, back to you.
So, Dave, he's going to plead not guilty. Did the attorney say on what basis he's pleading not guilty? Is he denying all of this?
We hope to learn that in the days to come here, and another side note here, too. The Bennetts say they had hoped Delta, the staff on board, would have done something a little bit more to separate the two parties, but of course that didn't happen, and here's where we're at.
All right, more to come on this as the lawsuit now plays out. Thanks, Dave.